Hello, my name is Noelle Webster.
I'm David.
My name is Jane Marie Hitch.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Steve Snowden, and I am the husband of Lauren Nelson, who is a Korean adoptee, and we are here together on InKAS trip 2019.
What do I expect about InKAS trip is to first discover Korea for sure, discover the culture, taste the food, and also meet with other adoptees from all over the world, sharing experience, sharing how they live their adoption until now and why they want to come back in Korea as well. And also that's a very special trip to me because I found my birth mother and I was meeting her 3 days ago.
I know the good intentions, they won't last forever, won't last forever. Ooh. And I know I haven't been perfect, but give it some time. There's not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind. And we spend our lives looking for things we can't find. Oh, oh, but not a single day goes by where you don't cross my mind.
People seem pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's been not even 12 hours, but yeah, it's really great. I think everybody seems really nice, very approachable, and it's a really cool opportunity to be around people who have a very similar sort of niche experience in life.
I think Korea is wonderful. I mean, I'm having a wonderful time, but I'm, as Lauren's partner, it's most important for me that she's experiencing everything. It just so happens that Korea is a really wonderful place with, you know, wonderful people and delicious food and so many things to see. And we're having a really great time. Yes.
I feel it was definitely enlightening for me as a Korean, but a Korean American, to experience Korea around people that are from here and live here. Like, it's definitely different, I feel, for Korean adoptees specifically. And I really do appreciate having InKAS and volunteers and other Korean adoptees to relate to experiences with. It's definitely comforting to me to have people around to support you through it, yeah.
Tu pourrais m'emmener très loin, une vague, un nuage en me tenant la main. Tu pourrais me dire que tu as tout.
Probably the most meaningful experience for me on this trip was the homestay. I feel like it was a match made in heaven. We were warmly welcomed into the family. They were just as excited and eager to get to know us as we were to them. Like the homestay experience, I feel like I have a tie here. I'm not just coming here as a tourist. A tourist wouldn't do that. Our families are going to keep in touch. We did a FaceTime chat with my son and their kids, and it's so much fun. And we plan to keep in touch. And it's haven't met my birth family. I know it most likely won't happen, but for me, this family is my family here in Korea, and I am forever grateful and moved, and hope to come back and maybe with my family, and hopefully we can all meet. So it's really the ties and the relationship with the people of Korea here in the country, I think, that makes the InKAS trip so special.
Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before.
but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong, but I wanna bring you along to the world I see, to the world we close our eyes to see. We close our eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
You know, it was kind of crazy when we were coming. We saw the sea, and I feel really connected to the sea. And maybe that's part of why, because I was born here, so maybe that's why I love the sea so much. And but we saw the rice fields and the farm fields, and I like to garden too, so maybe that's where I get a little bit of that. So it was kind of emotional coming here and seeing the people work in the fields and the ocean and everything, because that's kind of part of who I am as well. And but it was beautiful scenery. I really loved looking at it on the way in.
The two things that I really loved were in Namhae, the Gumsan Mountain, and visiting the temple. I would have liked to have spent more time. I could spend a whole day there. I can imagine going back with my family and just really exploring and doing some more hiking. It was just very peaceful and serene. Made me really feel like I was in Korea. I also loved going to the beach. It was just also beautiful in a different way. I never expected the water to be so warm this time of year. Wish I brought my bathing suit. But that was also really special and just a nice retreat from the city.
그렇게 기다렸나 봐. 나의 마음이 널 알아보길. 이렇게 한 번도 뛴 적이 없던 그런 내 마음이 뛰기 시작해. 내디뎌보는 서툰 발걸음.
You know, it's weird. I was talking to a girl the other day, and we were talking about how we're kind of our own low country because we are the only ones who understand what we're going through, and it's kind of nice to have people that have been through similar situations and similar backgrounds as you kind of talking about their experiences, and it's really helpful. It's also very emotional sometimes too, but it's been really sort of surreal to be around so many adoptees because I used to think I was the only one. So it's been really great to get to know so many in one spot and hear everybody's story and how they grew up and where they came from, and know that you're not the only person, you're not the only adoptee in the world.
This trip was really, really incredible. The way that it was organized, all the work that was done by the InKAS staff and by President Jung was incredible. Honestly, it was very, very well thought out, and I think almost everybody had an amazing, amazing time. They really put a lot of care into making us feel very welcomed, very at home in a strange place, and gave us experiences that I'll never forget.
I am full of emotions. I met a lot of good people. For some of them it will be good friends, I'm sure.
It's definitely set me on a path to understanding myself better. I think it's opened me up to other questions that I have about myself, but it's also made the connection between who I am now and where I was born a little deeper, because for a long time I don't think I embraced the Korean side of my heritage, but now I think I'm beginning to very much embrace it.
어디로 가버렸나 어디로 사라졌나 빛바랜 낡은 그 약속 흐려져만 가는데 떠나지마 요 그대여 아직 괜찮지 않아요 나를 버리고 간다면 뒤돌아보지 말아요
I didn't know that we would be welcomed so much, from a party, a special private party being thrown for us with our own private concert, to special lunches that the president of InKAS, Mrs. Jung, had arranged. I didn't know that we would feel so special.
So that was probably the best way to end a trip. We got to see many of the national parks there, as well as going on the cable cars to see the bay and the bridges. Going on the cruise was fantastic and saw the city in a whole different light, especially on the water. It's more beautiful than you realize while you're in it. Getting to see that punk concert, which was pretty awesome. Definitely gonna start following them on Spotify and listening to them there too. But I think that was the perfect ending to the trip, as jam-packed as it was. But that's probably my favorite part out of the whole thing. I think a big piece of what has been missing in the past has kind of been filled a little bit. It's definitely motivated me more to start searching for my birth family, because I've always been on the fence about that. But it's definitely been a giant step forward.
This has been a life-changing event for me, and yeah, I feel I may go home and just so many thoughts kind of swirling in my head, and just want to write about it and document it, and just kind of reflect and take it all in. I think it all still hasn't even hit me yet.